that parts. Then we will move onwards and we will discuss chapter number 9, adjectives. Okay, first of all, we will do L part that was left on that day. Fill in the blanks with collective nouns. Take words from those given below. Few words are given in the box: bouquet, audience, bunch, mob, suit, committee, and fleet. You have these all are collective nouns. We have to use these words. Okay. First is we presented a blank of flowers. We presented a blank of flowers to the chief guest. We presented a bouquet of flowers to the chief guest. Bouquet is a collective noun used for the collection of flowers. Next is we booked a blank of room in a hotel. We booked a suite of rooms in a hotel. Suite means luxury rooms in a hotel with one or more beds, living or sitting area. Okay. Third one, the whole blank of ships was destroyed. The whole fleet of ships. Fleet is a collective noun used for the collection of ships. Next one, the blank could not come to any decision in the last meeting. The committee could not come to any decision in the last meeting. Next one, this small blank of grapes cost me 30 rupees. The small bunch of grapes. Bunch is a collective noun used for group of grapes. Sixth one, the blank should not be allowed to destroy public property. The mob. The mob should not be allowed to destroy public property. Meaning of mob is crowd of people that cause trouble. Okay, crowd of people that causes trouble. That is called mob. And the last one, the blank heard the speech with great attention. Audience. The audience heard the speech with great attention. Next is countable and uncountable nouns. Students, the nouns that we can count are countable nouns, and the nouns we can't count is uncountable noun. One paragraph is given here. Look at the highlighted words. Observe the highlighted words very carefully. I am going to read this paragraph. What kind of food is this? The bread is burned. The eggs are overdone. The curry has too much salt in it. And there is no sugar in the tea. I do not want to eat anything. Just give me a glass of water. The words printed in bold letters are common nouns like food, eggs, bread, sugar, tea, water, glass. These all are common nouns. Some of them are countable nouns that can be counted, like eggs and glass. We can count the eggs, 1 egg, 2 eggs, 3 eggs. Like this, we can count glasses also. 1 glass, 2 glass, 3 glasses. Others like salt. Salt is also a highlighted word in the above paragraph. Salt, sugar, water. We can't count sugar. We can't count water. So these are uncountable nouns. We cannot say 2 salts. We cannot say 4 sugars. So these are uncountable nouns. Okay. Next and part, bread is uncountable. Bread is uncountable. We can't count bread, but we can count loaves of it. Loaves mean pieces of bread. How many pieces of bread are there? We can count them. We do not say two breads, but we can certainly talk of two loaves of bread. We can say two pieces of bread. Okay. Water and tea are uncountable. You can't count water. You can say two glasses of water. Glasses we can count, but we can't count water, oil, tea. Okay. Similarly, the soap is uncountable. You can't count the soap, but we can count the cakes of soap. Cakes, you can say pieces. How many soaps are there? Okay. You have done part O from the PDF, I think. I'm going to explain. First one is food. Food is uncountable. Then soap, we have read earlier. Soap is uncountable. Then milk, any liquid, they are uncountable. We can't count milk, water, tea. Whose mic is on? Pankaj, your mic is on. Yes. Next, water. We can't count water. Drops. Yes, we can count drops of water. Drops of medicine. Okay. Next, cloth. We can't count cloth. Cloth is uncountable. We can't count paper. Paper is also uncountable, but we can count sheets. How many sheets are there? Okay, so sheet is countable. Then air is uncountable. Piece, one piece, two pieces, we can count piece. So piece is countable. Then brick is countable. Slice, that is countable. Rupees, yes, you can count rupees. These are countable. Money, you can't count money. You can count rupees, you can count coins, but you can't count money. Okay, yes, these were few parts that were left yesterday. Now let's start with our next topic, adjectives. Okay, our ninth chapter, adjectives. Students, 4-5 chapters are included in our syllabus of April. These are chapter number 5, 9, 10, 11, 31. We will do these chapters in the month of April. You can note down chapter number 5, 9, 10, 11, 31. We have done chapter number 5. Today we will start with chapter number 9, adjectives. Okay. Now, first of all, let me tell you the definition of adjectives. Yes, students, whose mic is on? Ishita, Ishita, Vansham, Ishita, mute your mic. Yes, adjectives. Adjectives are the describing words. They tell us what kind of, how many, how much, what color, etc. persons, places, animals, and things are. Yes, students, this is the definition of adjectives. Adjectives are describing words, means they tell us about the nouns. They tell us what kind of noun is, how many nouns are there, how much, and what color they have. Okay. They tell us about the persons, places, animals, and things. Okay. We can call adjectives the describing words also, because they describe the nouns. For example, first is Anu likes spicy food. Here food is a noun, common noun. What kind of food Anu likes? Spicy. What kind of? That means the word spicy describes the noun food. Okay. Anu likes spicy food. What kind of food she likes? Spicy. So here spicy is an adjective. Second sentence, I gave I gave her a red rose. Rose of what color I have given to her? Red rose. Rose is the noun here and the color of rose is red. So red is an adjective here. Third, Alok won 3 prizes. How many prizes Alok won? 3 prizes. Here prize is a noun and 3 is an adjective. Adjectives are usually placed before the noun. They maximum times we use adjectives before the nouns. Okay, but sometimes they may be placed after the noun. Maximum times we use adjective before the noun, but sometimes we use them after the noun. For example, we found an empty room. We found an empty means there is no one in the room. Room is a noun here. We found an empty room. Room is a noun and empty is a word that describes that noun room. So empty is an adjective which we use before the noun room. But at the same time, next sentence, the room was empty. First one was we found an empty room. Second is the room was empty. Here room is a noun and again empty is an adjective. Nouns and adjectives are, but in this sentence we are using adjective of the noun. Hence we have used adjective empty before the noun, but in the second example we use that adjective after the noun. Okay. Same in the second example, she has a sweet voice. Voice is a noun here. Okay, and sweet is a describing word. Here we are using adjective before a noun. But in the next sentence, her voice is sweet. Again, voice is a noun and sweet is an adjective. But the sentence, formation of sentence is different. Her voice is sweet. Here we are using noun before the adjective, means we are using adjective after the noun. Okay, maximum times we use the adjective before the noun, but sometimes we use it after the noun. Okay, now look at the topic adjectives of quality. Some examples are given. Suman is wearing a new dress. Suman is wearing a new dress. New is a describing word. It describes the dress which is new. Suman is wearing a dress which is new. So here new is a adjective of quality. New is the quality of that dress. Second, grandmother told us a funny story. Now the quality of story is that it is funny. So here funny is adjective of quality. Third one, Ritu's hair is curly. Here noun is hair, but its quality is curly. Her hair is curly. This is the describing word. In these sentences, the words new, funny, and curly are adjectives. The adjective new tell us what kind of dress Suman is wearing. The adjective funny tell us what kind of story grandmother told. And the adjective curly tell us what kind of hair Ritu has. These three are adjectives of quality. Yes. New adjective of the means kind of, sort, or kind of thing. The word quality means what kind of uh, thing we are talking about. So an adjective or quality always answers the question, what kind of thing is it we are talking about? What kind of thing we are talking about? We always get that answer from the adjective of quality. Okay. An adjective which tells us of what kind of a person thing is an adjective of quality. That means we always get the answer what kind of things we are talking about. Now look at part D. This part I will do, and part E is for you. Okay. First one, I met an old man with gray hair. First of all, find out the nouns. I met an old man. Here, man is a noun. With gray hair. Here is a noun. And describing words are the old word is a describing for man, and gray is for hair. What kind of man I met? Old man. And what kind of hair he has? Gray. So old and gray are the describing words, that means adjectives of quality. That describe old describes the man and hair gray describes the hair. Next, second one, Shivaji was a brave and fearless ruler. What kind of ruler Shivaji was? Here, ruler is noun. What kind of ruler, or you may say king, he was? He was brave and fearless. These two are adjectives. These two are the describing words. In third sentence, big tears roll down her beautiful cheeks. Here, tears and cheeks, these are nouns. What kind of tears we are talking about? Big tears roll down her beautiful cheeks. What kind of cheeks she has? Took place between the mighty warriors. Fierce means horrible, you can say. Here, fierce is a describing word which describes the flight. Took place between the mighty warriors. Mighty means, you can say, good strength, possessing good strength. And warriors means brave soldiers. So mighty is the describing word for warriors. Here, mighty is an adjective. Next is, now we are doing sixth sentence. The hungry lion could not catch the clever fox. The hungry lion could not catch the clever fox. First of all, find out the nouns. Here, lion and fox. These two are the nouns here. And hungry is a what kind of lion is? We are talking about hungry lion. And what kind of fox we are talking about? Clever fox. So clever is an adjective here, and hungry is also an adjective. Now we are doing seventh one. Vansham, what are you doing? The ancient palace. Khushi. The ancient palace was converted into grand museum. Ancient palace. Palace is a noun here. Was converted into grand museum. Museum is also a noun here. Museum is the name of a place. Palace is also a place. And which are the describing words here?
इनको अनम्यूट करने का बोलो मैम, ये अनम्यूट नहीं है बच्चे.
I know, sir. In the next exercise, I will discuss with them. They will participate in the next exercise. Exercise E. That means after 2 minutes. Yes, we are doing the seventh one. The ancient palace was converted into a grand museum. What kind of palace? Ancient palace. The word ancient is describing the word palace, the noun palace. And the word grand is a describing word for noun museum. Okay. Next one, eighth one. It was a warm, sunny day and a light breeze was blowing. It was a warm, sunny day and a light breeze was blowing. Here, breeze is a noun and day is a noun.
No. How will you listen me then?
Excuse me, Sanjay sir. Excuse me, Sanjay sir.
Only that is a wire is the bigger one, na?
Excuse me, Sanjay sir. Sorry for disturbance, students. Here, day and breeze, both are nouns. And which words are describing words? Warm and the word warm and shiny. They are describing the day, what kind of day it was. And the word light describes the breeze here. What kind of breeze was blowing? A light breeze was blowing. Okay, so these are the describing words. Students, now it's your turn. You will do exercise E. Okay. Fill in the blanks with adjectives of quality. Take these adjectives from the given below. Few adjectives are given in the box. Noble, healthy, bitter, chilly, shabby, smooth, and handsome. Excuse me, Sanjay sir.
Sanjay sir, train